Hey, good evening. Welcome back. Here we are again. So, this is our second live draw for Copper Comps, and tonight we will be choosing our fourth winner. So, this is a big one, guys. This is the winner of our Founders competition, Founders draw. So, same as last time, we're going to use a random number generator to choose our winner, so it's all nice and fair and transparent. I will give you guys a quick demo on how this works before we do it. And then I've also got a few updates about the next draw. And then we will pick tonight's winner. So, first up, let's take a look at tonight's entry list. Now, first thing you might be noticing is it's pretty small this time. So this is very exciting for our entrants, because it means each of these peeps has a 1 in 6 chance tonight of winning our £100 cash prize. I'm super excited for this one. So as you can see, we have our list of names and list of entry numbers. So the entry numbers is how we choose our winner. So I'm going to head over here to our random number generator and I'll give you a quick demo. So let's say, for example, we had 20 entrants. We would put minimum, maximum of 1 and 20. And then every time I click this button, it's going to pick a random number. And that number would be our winner. So this one is powered by random.org. So this is an independent number generator. And what you're seeing here is the actual live website of random.org. All I've done is just cropped it so you can just see this little bit on your screen. Alrighty. Now, as I said, just before we pick tonight's winner, got a few exciting updates for you first. So let me just switch over to another screen. Here we are. So this is going to be the next draw. This is going to be the Lucky Sevens draw. So it will have a cash prize of £77.70. And you might notice this looks a little familiar. So what I've done here is I've actually embedded the next draw directly into our usual website. So if you entered the Founders draw, or if you just had a look at it, you'll remember that it was on kind of a subdomain of the original website, so it wasn't directly on here. And I gave that some thought, and I wanted to just try and make the whole process a little bit smoother for you, really. So going forwards, all of our draws, if you want to actually take part in them, you can just jump straight into our main website, and they'll be available for you here. So what I'll do is, if this works, there we go. So if you come over to the main website, copperfieldcompetitions.co.uk, at the moment, if you click on this big old button at the top here to say view the current draw, let's pop this in a new tab. This would take you to where the Founders draw was, which is this one, and this is essentially a subdomain of the main website. But I thought, you know what, it's a bit annoying having to kind of go to what feels like a separate website, so I'm going to scrap that, and instead this button is going to take you to this page. So it's all embedded, all in one place. So yeah, all the information about any current draws will be on this section now. And as always, there are 2 ways to take part. You can go for the online entry, where tickets are £2. Or you can go for our free postal entry option, where it's one postcard or 1 letter equals 1 entry. All the information about how to do that is written on here. There's also a little bit more about that in the terms and conditions. And if you wanted to do the online entry, then the checkout, which is all safely handled by PayPal, is just here. So you can click on View Cart. Here we are, shopping cart is empty. Or Add to Cart. And then you can just pop your tickets in here, however many you want to purchase, and click this button, and it'll all be securely handled by PayPal. There's also the option to add promo codes down the bottom here. Now, if you're one of our mailing list subscribers, You'll remember that I do occasionally give out the odd cheeky little discount code, so keep an eye out for that. If you're not on our mailing list yet, don't worry. As always, if you scroll to the bottom of the website, there is this big old gold button here that will let you subscribe. Only if you want to, though. It's totally optional. And then the next update I have after this one is, if we scroll down on this page, we have another new section down here too. So this is the previous draws section. So this is where we're going to start to build up a little bit of a history of all of our draws as they take place. So there's also going to be, here you can see a link to the winners page and live draw replays, so just like this video here. So here we are at the founders draw, so I'll be popping the link in this bit here soon. And then looking back, we have our previous draw where we picked 3 prizes with 3 winners, and the replay link is pasted here as well. So it's all super convenient. So that's that bit. And there's these buttons here that you can sort of switch between each section. And now just before we pick our winner for tonight, my final update is, so when we did our original draw and we picked our first 3 winners, I have paid out 2 of our winners so far, but unfortunately I have not been able to get in contact with our 3rd winner. So that was for the £25 Tesco gift card. Now, winners have 14 days to claim their prizes. So what that means is if the 14 days is up, then it is only fair that I do a redraw, because there has to be a winner in order for it to be fair for everybody who takes part. So that 14 days is going to be up at 7 o'clock tomorrow evening. So if I don't hear from our winner by then, there will be a redraw. So essentially, everybody who took part in that draw gets another chance to win. So 7 o'clock tomorrow, if I've not heard from our winner, what I'll do is I'll just hop in a live draw, just like this one. I will bring up the original entry list and I'll just do a redraw. I'll just do it again. So I won't bother setting up an event page or anything like that, because might as well just get it done quickly. Yeah, so that may happen or it may not. We'll see. Yeah, and I think that is everything. So I will get this page set to go live shortly after wrapping this up. If you're interested in taking part in the next draw or having a little look at our new section with the replays and stuff. There we go. So let me hop back over to the other screen. And then one. There we are. Now we can do the big old reveal of tonight's winner. So here we are, 1 in 6 chance of winning £100. It's actually really exciting. I was like really happy to see like there's just so few people, but it like really increases the odds. So it's cool, it's good. Alrighty, so here we are then. I'm gonna set this maximum number to 6. And then here we are. Let's do a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and tonight's winner is Bosh, number 2. So that is Sarah T. Sarah T is tonight's lucky winner. Let me just confirm that surname is Trehane. I might not be pronouncing that correctly. Sarah Trehane. Sorry if I'm butchering your surname. But you are tonight's lucky winner. You are £100 richer. So what happens next is I will send out an email to Sarah and we'll arrange her prize. And what else? I will pop out a post celebrating that win. I'll also put out a post mentioning the next draw. And if we do go ahead with the redraw tomorrow night, I'll also put out a little post tomorrow at some point near the time to just let everybody know about that as well. But otherwise, yeah, that just about wraps things up. So if you've been following along, thank you so much for joining. As always, it is a pleasure. And I can't wait to see you guys again next time, whether that is tomorrow at 7 or at the end of the next draw cycle. So that will be in 2 weeks' time for the Lucky Sevens. But yeah, thank you so much for being here, and see you guys later. Remember, copper comps are proper comps. Bye for now.